Good evening, welcome to game number 2 between Fubar, that has not got his their team profile activated, and Gamer University also not got their team profile activated. That is a bit lame. Anyway, this is game number 2 of a best out of 3 for the Dreamhack Winter 2012 online qualifier number 3, and that would be the last one. The last online qualifier for Dreamhack Winter 2012. Last chance for these teams to go to Dreamhack with already an invite in their pocket. They could still go to Dreamhack and participate in the best, bring your own computer qualifiers on location. But that's of course not something that you are willing to, well, of course you are willing to do that, but you rather want to go there with already the invite in your pocket. Let's see what we're not going to see in this game. No Bat Rider, no Templar Assassin, no Bounty Hunter. Like last game, and no Darkseer, two heroes that were picked up last game. So what was banned out last game and not banned out this time is the Wisp and the Undying. So let's see if we're gonna see either one of those today. There's the Rubik first pick coming off for Fubar, of course, worked out nicely in game number 1. And apparently it is working again now, so that is cool. As I just need to do that. There we go. With the Jakiro and the Chaos Knight again for Gamer University, they did use it in the previous game, worked out great, and they will be using it again. I don't blame them. Why change your winning team, right? That is basically what they're not gonna do, because you're not gonna change your winning team. It's that simple. That will leave Fubar to think about this, because they just lost against that combination, and it didn't do anything to shut down the Chaos Knight or Jakiro. Those were heroes that, well, long way into the game had not died yet a single time, and that is not something that you are wanting to let happen again. So how are they gonna counter that lane? That is their discussion right now. How are they gonna deal with it? Of course, for the people that aren't aware, Fubar was of course formerly known as Gamers League, but they parted ways with their sponsor and are now by themselves again. Enigma is going to be picked up here, so that will be jungle hero secured for them. And last pickup incoming for Fubar. As I still only no, I'm too late already. Sucks. Tidehunter will be as well. Okay, so they're gonna go for team fights. Last game they did not have it, and as soon as Gamers University were ready with the levels and just started pushing, they could not do anything against it. And now they're thinking, you know what? Your Macropyre and Ice Paths is just fine, but we're gonna Ravage, we're gonna Black Hole, we're gonna steal your Ice Path, and we are gonna fight you until you die. And that is gonna be the way of the game. Let's see what the answer to that is for Gamers University. What are you doing if you have such a big team fight lineup? I don't want to see what I'm thinking about right now, and I don't think we'll see it. Thank you. I was a bit scared for the Naga Siren. But Queen of Pain will be the pickup here. A hero that was banned out in the previous game, in the second banning phase, but also a hero that is very much focused on the mid lane, rather. Mid game and mid lane. Both. Confusing, but correct anyway. So it will be a mid lane hero and a mid game hero together with the Chaos Knight, and that will be a lot of deaths coming out of there. But having said that, they have to be really careful, because the moment that the Enigma and Tidehunter are level 6, they're gonna get team fought, because Fubar, they want to do that. And Fubar wants to force out a game number 3. Of course, because they are 1 game down right now. Gamer University 1 game up in this best out of 3. We have got ourselves a Sven ban out, as well as a Nature's Prophet and a Keeper of the Light. 2 heroes made for pushing, and they don't want to be facing those 2. Let's see what's going to be banned by Gamer University. I mean, if you look at the lanes for Fubar so far, Rubik is probably going to be played as a support. Tidehunter could go in a long lane solo, Enigma could go in the jungle. But then again, all 3 of these heroes, we've seen them all 3 in the mid lane before. We've seen them all on off lanes before. So there's a lot of options for their lanings, which makes it very hard for Gamer University to ban out heroes. So they ban out the Broodmother, a hero that is, I mean, if you don't know what to ban out the Broodmother, because she's annoying to face, so you definitely don't have to face that. And they might actually be thinking that Tidehunter is going to be a support hero as well, and just leave Broodmother on the offlane. But you know, it's a bit of a safe ban in that way. That sense. Chen's gonna be the ban out for Gamer University. Apparently they're not afraid of the Enchantress that is still in the pool. If Game University wants to pick that one up. And the Juggernaut's gonna get banned out here by Game University. Of course, a hero that is active early game, or at least when he gets healing ward up. And if you then imagine he would be paired up with a Tidehunter, Enigma, and a Rubik, they could just start pushing and not back down. And if they get fought, they could use one of their ultis and just take the tower, take the game. At least maybe that's what they were thinking. Let's see what's gonna be the pickup though for Fubar. And they're going into reserve time for this one. I'm thinking what they could be doing, but they have so many options for their lanes that it's very hard to think about what else they want to do. Do they want to have more team fight? Could be. No. Oh, wow, that's so not team fight. Anti-mage. Now this is something that is quite awkward, because anti-mage is of course a late game hero, while you pick up an Enigma and a Tide. And yes, they can dominate mid-game, and they can take the attention away from the anti-mage, that's for sure. But you need something more than the Enigma and the Tide and the Rubik. You need something mid-game damagey. Like a Queen of Pain that's already on the other side. Maybe they can go for Mirana or something like that, and do it with that. Let's see what Game University answers to this one. Of course, they already have their carry. Chaos Knight and Jakiro gonna be on lane. They are still in need of an off lane. Well, a Beastmaster would be a nice one for that one. Of course, the Roar for the anti-mage is very useful. But if they really want to do that, because if you put a Beastmaster, if you pick a Beastmaster, he's gonna be on your long lane, so he is gonna be up against the anti-mage most likely, and he cannot really stop the anti-mage from farming, and maybe you want to do that. So if you want to do that, then maybe you want to place an aggressive tri-lane versus that anti-mage and just make his life miserable, or just pick up a Lich and put him against the anti-mage. But they are thinking about their options right now. Only 50 seconds left. And of course, still quite surprising, the two heroes that we saw banned out in game number 1, the Wisp and the Undying, not picked up just yet. Not picked up just yet. Even though I'm not sure if it still fits into the lane of lineup of Gamers University. Well, the Wisp still definitely does. Undying maybe a bit less. Undying actually fits in nicely with Fubar as well. Just to totally be going for that team fight. I was not expecting that one. I was so not expecting that one. I'm of half a mind to just tweet out that there's a Magnus in the game, because Magnus doesn't make an appearance very often. Puck will be the last pickup for Fubar, a solid off-laner or mid-laner, and also a bit of team fight with the silence there, of course. So if you then have, this could be really awkward though. Like, Magnus is a hero that with the reverse polarity can call everybody in and just use his reverse polarity and stuff. Yeah, like I said. But then let's imagine he pushes in a Tidehunter, Ravage. If he pushes in an Enigma, Black Hole. Pushes in a Rubik, well, not that much. And a silence for the Puck, of course. So I don't know how it's gonna work out. With Wisp still being picked up there, that's, like I said, a hero that we could still be expecting, because it's not that it would fit in good with their lineup. I'm quite curious to see how they're going to be running their lanes, however. They could go for 2 dual lanes and a solo Queen of Pain. A lot of options there, as I just have to switch to this and just make the overlay appear like this. And then you will be able to see the entire game again and not just part of it, which is of course something that you want to see the entire game and not just half of it. It's that simple, right? And then we're waiting for everybody to pick up their hero. And then, well, like this. And then we can jump ourselves into the game, where we have an instant pause and a second needed from the anti-mage. But that will give us the time to see who is playing what. because we're gonna jump ourselves to Gamer University first, and they are on the dire side this game. We're gonna see Voof, he's gonna be playing on the Queen of Pain. He was actually the long lane solo of the previous game, so maybe we're gonna see Queen of Pain taking on the solo lane, and then just have a dual lane mid with the Jakiro and the Chaos Knight or something. Jakiro is gonna be played by Hawaii, with the Chaos Knight being played by Raper. We have Hayek on the Wisp and Rotten playing the Magnus, and that's everybody of Gamer University. We're jumping ourselves over to Fubar, formerly known as Gamers League. We're gonna see EGM, or otherwise known as Doni, or Egam, playing the Enigma for Fubar. Probably going into that jungle. We have Zapcrush playing the Rubik. We have Quicks on the Anti-Mage. Shui is going to be playing the Puck, and it will be ETA on the Tidehunter, which probably means that Tidehunter is going to be on the long lane solo. Rubik is going to be supporting the Anti-Mage, and Sui will be on the Puck in the mid lane. And this will be the lineup for Fubar, formerly known, like I said, as Gamers League. They dropped their sponsor, parted ways, I should say, parted ways, and now it's just Fubar. I used to have a World of Warcraft app that was called Fubar. Yeah, I think everybody had that one. Anti-Mage actually got himself an extra set of Tango from, actually he didn't even buy any of them himself, he got them all as a present, going towards the bottom lane. Let's see where everybody else is going. Right now though, it seems like everybody's gotten an invite to a party, and the party is right here. Well, Fubar is the first one to arrive. Sees that there's nobody there. They're the only one at the party. Gonna look for more. Let's look at the positioning. Look at the positioning. He's looking for a way in. Is there gonna be a tether? There's gonna be a stun. Only 1 second though. Ice Path, not long enough. Telekinesis there. Will stun up on 3 people. Tether is still there. Extra movement speed for them as well. Rubik is in trouble. Tower though. Tower. Now turn around. Try to get him. No, not gonna do that one. And it is Raper that will be out of there. But look at that. Already has to pop a salve. A very brave dive there, and the dire side already placed a very aggressive ward right here. No ward yet to counter the creep camps, but it might be still being done with the ward still up on the Wisp. Could just place a ward right here, but then you won't have a rune ward. So we'll find out soon. But now we can see a bit what. Oh, there's the ward. Well, it doesn't stop any creep camps from spawning. It will be the Tidehunter actually who's going to be on the bottom lane. Mid lane going to be going towards the Puck, with Enigma going to be going to the jungle. We're going to say Queen of Pain is going to be on the bottom lane by herself versus the Tidehunter. A pause, because we have Enigma disconnecting from the game. We have got Rubik making himself useful, going to be placing some wards, and then probably be going towards the top lane where Anti-Mage is farming by himself so far. Soon to be with the Rubik. But quite interesting to see the Anti-Mage going on the hard lane, the suicide lane. Of course he does have a blink, can put himself into safety very fast. But curious to see yeah, how that's gonna be going and who it's gonna be up against, because if it's gonna be a Chaos Knight and a Jakiro, it's definitely not gonna be easy, especially not if this is gonna be the tri-lane that he's gonna be up against. I mean, the Wisp Chaos Knight, the combination is so strong, because if you Reality Rift while being on a Tether, your Tether stun will always hit, because you Reality Rift and turn yourself around, so you're always on the other side of your opponent, so the stun always hits. So that is a very dangerous thing to see. And you know, if you are an Anti-Mage, like I said, yes, you can blink away, but if you're stunned, you cannot. And there will be a normal stun from the Chaos Knight, there will be a Tether stun, there might be an Ice Path. That's a lot of disable coming off on the Anti-Mage. So as soon as he sees that there's going to be the tri-lane there, which he will find out shortly, because they're gonna go in on him here. But as soon as he sees that, he might actually be rotating and just go bottom instead. Actually, he already picked up a TP, knowing that Queen of Pain is gonna be bottom, so he TPs out, dodges a bullet, I think, and will be safe, and will leave the bottom lane alone, as the Anti-Mage is gonna continue farming bottom. Queen of Pain might be buying a TP to go top and let the tri-lane rotate. But Queen of Pain actually probably won't be able to do that because there's a telekinesis. A Gush already hit and the right clicks, and that will be the first blood. Anti-Mage, the one to pick it up. Quick's lucky day for him, and he has already got 4 last hits. He's got a first blood money. This is a very good start for an Anti-Mage, even though he had to buy a TP. And happy times for Quicks indeed. And he's going to be left alone. Rubik's still sticking around here, of course, going to be pulling and stacking and pulling and stacking, making sure that he doesn't steal the experience from the Anti-Mage, doesn't steal the farm from the Anti-Mage, and maybe try to harass Queen of Pain a bit and try to force her back. As Quicks probably will do the same thing, because of course you can just continuously blink forward, just steal some of her mana and just continue to harass. In the mid lane we're gonna have ourselves a Magnus soloing it up against a Puck. Interesting combination to see, so I'm gonna try to keep an eye on this one a bit more, with Puck so far being on 4 for 1 and the Magnus on 8 for 1, so Magnus getting double the last hits of the Puck so far, so doing a good job. Gonna check out the 2-minute rune. It is indeed there. I think he just missed it. That is awkward. Haste rune is indeed top, but he pretended to not see it. Okay. Queen of Pain gonna try to steal some kills from the last hits from the Rubik, who tried to pull the lanes but was not able to do so anymore, and he's actually gonna pull the entire creep wave back here, with 1 creep still being denied by the Rubik, so that's at least something that they get in return, but the creep wave will be under the tower, so it's all last hits, or at least experience that Queen of Pain is gonna get. Last hits, of course, have to wait. That haste rune still being picked up by the Magnus. Dodged out, or baited out the phase shift. Nice job for him there as he uses his haste rune. Gonna try to go for this, or is he? No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. In the meantime, we have got the re-ups 15 on the Tidehunter. Ice Bat there as well. Tidehunter lands a Gush. Is it gonna be more? 2 seconds stun though, and it is the Chaos Knight so low on life, but the tower is already attacking someone else anymore, and Tidehunter is gonna be backing out of there. Nobody died, surprisingly so. But it was very close. Salve being popped up on both targets. Ice Path still hits him. You're gonna have to now run back because no salve and the tangos are not enough to keep him up alive if he wants to stick around. But that is gonna be the danger of the top lane, and in that sense, it's good that he picked up the Cricket Shell, because I did think he missed a stun there, at least dodged the stun there. As Queen of Pain goes down again on this bottom lane, and it is again Anti-Mage that picks up the kill. 900 gold up on him. This is, I already said it when he picked up the first blood, but if Queen of Pain gonna continue dying here, that will be, that is not good. Then we'll see a game number 3 for sure. Anti-Mage being the Anti-Mage still, even though of course he's been slightly out of favor lately, but I mean, it's still Anti-Mage. He still has that late game presence. Illusion Rune again going the way of the dire side, as it's Wisp that picks it up this time, and he will be taking it towards the top lane where Tidehunter is already back. Level 3 on him right now. The downside of having a Tidehunter on the long lane solo is of course that he's getting those levels very slow, and you want him to get his Ravage up very fast, but this side actually doing okay-ish there. The lane was of course pushed out at some point, so that he got his level 3 from there, and it looks like he's gonna have some issues with getting another level, especially since he's being harassed away a bit again, and the creep wave just got entirely denied for him, so the creep waves will push back towards the dire side a bit more. But he's level 3, he's not doing that bad. And of course the difference between these two teams is this guy farming in the jungle. There's no jungler for the dire team. Well, I can call this a jungler, but that's really not true. He's trying to though, but he's not going to be farming as fast as the Enigma is, and this is meaning free golden experience for the Radiant team that should be pulling ahead on gold regardless, because they got 2 kills extra, is now 1k in favor of them, with the last hits in the mid lane, 17 for 3 for the Magnus, with 15 for 4 on the Puck, so they did manage to get it a bit more, make it a bit more even. And if we compare the Anti-Mage to the Chaos Knight, it is Chaos Knight that's on 23 for 4, so he of course has a bit of a free last hits here. 24 for 4 right now, with 28 for 9 on the Anti-Mage, who has of course got those 2 kills as well. And Queen of Pain not being able to get that much money, 7 for 2, with the Tidehunter being on 1 for 0, so at least Queen of Pain is getting more than the Tide, which is of course due to the range versus melee combination, as Puck just picked up a kill, and actually, wow! Puck just still went down to the tower attacking him. Magnus going down first though, and that is experience going the way for Puck, but Magnus still getting that gold for the kills. Got now 500 gold in his inventory, already picked up a bracer, and now also should be getting boots if he wants them to, which he probably does. And of course, Enigma coming out of the jungle for that. Already was low on health, and I wasn't expecting him to do that so fast, because we saw him earlier and he was really not that high. But Enigma managed to pick up boots with those, with that assist, so able to get his farm up a bit there. As well, Tidehunter looking for a way in, but it's gonna find a wisp there. Won't be able to get close at all. With Jakiro picking up an invisibility rune, this might spell trouble for the Tidehunter on the top lane. With Queen of Pain also coming in here again. This is a smart thing to do. The blink is on her. They know she's there. And this is going to be Ruby coming in from the side. They're waiting for her to show her face again. They might think she's backed off though. It's nighttime. The vision is not that big. And they don't see each other. Now they see each other. Right clicks to go, but the blink away is there. And there's also going to be an Enigma that's, well, he wasn't spotted, but if he was there, he would have been able to help out, as we have got Puck in trouble. Nice orb though, doing a lot of damage. Tower actually might be able to kill the zombie. TP to his illusionary orb. I really thought he was gonna stay alive there with the skewer going through, but that is Magnus still alive, and the Jakiro actually getting the last hit on the Puck. Greed is good indeed, because that was, I really thought like, okay, you know what, 2 versus 1 initiation on as Tidehunter goes down top, but 2 versus 1 initiation on the Puck. So, and he was safe, but then he thought, you know what, I could actually maybe get the kill on the Magnus and just go here. But, you know, he couldn't anymore. And he actually went down himself still in the end. 3 versus 3 now, with Tidehunter also going down. First time for him going down on the top lane. More TPs incoming. Puck actually rotating. Might be able to get a kill here. Actually, is he? Well, maybe the Wisp. The Wisp is, of course, a fairly squishy hero. It's level 4 only. Tidehunter level 3 still as well. Puck waiting around, waiting for the right opening. And in the meantime, I'm gonna... why is stuff dying all over the map where I'm not looking? I'm gonna wait until Puck makes a move here. I refuse to look at how Magnus killed off the Enigma. Who Enigma was solo mid there for a while. There's the tether. Reality Rift in. The stun there as well. 1 second stun. Illusionary Orb going through. Is there more? Here comes the Ice Path from the side. Dual Breath going through. Doesn't hit on anything though. There is still Puck getting slowed in his attack speed, but that is gonna be it. The Wisp does not die. Will be able to stay alive, and the Chaos Knight also able to back out. He's just gonna rotate towards the base. Going for drums. Almost has it complete. Still smoke up on the Wisp that he hasn't used yet though. But since the Chaos Knight is away here, he can now, Jakiro can now farm some on the top lane by himself, making sure that he gets some levels up as well. And Queen of Pain looking for the rune, maybe? No, gonna try to find the Enigma rather. She doesn't have level 6 yet though. This might not be the right thing for Queen of Pain level 5 to do. He finds a level 7 Enigma, and Puck finds him as well, and the orb will do the job, and that is a kill that I did not miss. Puck picking up the Queen of Pain, quite a secure kill, as he nice face shifts again, a shockwave going through. Wow, what a voice Magnus has when he says denied. Awkward. Chaos Knight thinking about doing something here. He's back on full HP and mana, which will mean that he is a dangerous combination of a Chaos Bolt, Reality Rift. But did Puck actually see him? It is nighttime, so I don't think so. Skewer, nice dodge. There's a silence as well, and here comes the Chaos Knight. There's a reverse Polarity Rift. 2 seconds done on the Puck, and that is a black hole. Catches 2. Courier flying through because he doesn't care. Magnus first one to go down. Orb going through. Courier gonna get picked up by the Queen of Pain by the looks of it. 1 more hit needed. He flies back now, and Courier still alive. And that's gonna be him down. I was gonna say Queen of Pain is still gonna be paying for that one, but that is worth it. But is it worth it? I'm not sure. Puck picking up the kill, and the chicken indeed, yeah. The courier has like a slight bug when you call him to you, and he just flies to the location where you were when you called him, and you know, he'll fly over your top and go to the other location first. In the meantime, Wisp died top. Tidehunter died as well. It was a Wisp killed off Tidehunter. Tidehunter killed off Wisp. Jakiro, of course, there to help out the Wisp. So it was 2 versus 1. Tidehunter still getting a kill from that. Definitely not bad. As the Puck TPs in, might try to get a kill here still. There is the Dream Coil. Is there gonna be more? There's the Orb TP out. Is it gonna be in time? I don't think so. And that's Puck getting a kill. Killing spree for him, as he now has got 4 kills. 2 deaths and 1 assist, so it's been in 5 out of the 8 kills. Nice job there. In the meantime, Wisp TPing in here, gonna bring the Chaos Knight with him as well, and the blink away is there, and Anti-Mage will be safe. Nice. I think they had a bit of vision there. And they were able to anticipate where it was going to be and just make sure that the anti-mage is safe. Anti-mage, of course, that we haven't seen anymore since he killed off the Queen of Pain for the second time. We have got a TP into the mid lane. Should be fine, though. Nobody dying. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, anti-mage level 9. He's got 2k gold in his inventory. He's going for a Battle Fury first by the looks of it. Making sure that he is going to get extra farm there, as we have Chaos Knight looking for a way in here. Wisp coming in there as well. Has picked himself up an invisibility rune. It will be a 4-second stun on the Rubik. There's the Tether in. Anti-Mage though coming in there as well. Getting stunned by the Tether. Is it going to be more Sonic Wave? Hits only on the Rubik, who will be going down to the Queen of Pain. But will someone pay for that 3-second stun on the Anti-Mage? Right clicks to go through. There's another Tether. Blink away from the Anti-Mage. Has to be safe. And now the Enigma is in trouble. Orb going through though. It's a Wisp that goes down. Chaos Knight goes down as well. Anti-Mage picking up the kill. And now Queen of Pain out of mana. And he's gonna get chased down by a Tidehunter, by an Anti-Mage, by an Enigma, and by a Puck. And I don't think she'll be able to survive, or we'll see. No, there's a Dream Coil. And that is the last hit going towards the Puck, not wanting to give that away to the Anti-Mage. And now Magnus is in trouble. Malefice going through. Orb going through as well. And there's a Skewer away. Will be enough. No, Puck not going towards his illusionary orb. I will try to go on the Jakiro instead. Ooh, Shockwave still almost kills off the Enigma. Magnus thinking about doing something. Has his ulti up. There's the Tether. Now he only has to look for a target. Who's he gonna find? Is he gonna be finding it? Oh, this would be a great reverse polarity if he gets it. He's not gonna go for it though. Too much riskiness, and I don't think he saw everybody there. He's just turned day again. He was of course night a moment ago. Double damage run up on the Jakiro. And Rubik sticking near his tower. Clever move. We have 5 heroes of the Radiant team inside the Radiant jungle, or on the bottom lane, with 2 heroes of Gamer University still on the mid lane for the Queen of Pain, and on the top lane for the Chaos Knight continuing to farm, who still not has his drums, which we saw him starting to build a while ago. And now 2 heroes here back again. Magnus as well. 1500 gold up on him. Probably wants to go for a Blink Dagger to get that initiation going. Of course, if you can get that initiation going, I mean, if you imagine that. Reverse Polarity, Sonic Wave, Macropire. Bam! That is so much damage going through right there. And that is gonna be their goal. If it's gonna be working, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, they have got a lot of team fight, but at the other side, on the other side, you have got a Ravage. Have you seen a Ravage yet? No. Okay. Black Hole, which we did see already. Ooh, Wisp. Hello. Hello, Tide. I think he forgot it. I think he forgot his teammate. If that would be luck to someone else, though, that Tide would have gone down, but he was by himself, and he actually TP'd there together with the Queen of Pain, perhaps? I don't know, but I don't think that was intentional. Lucky day of the Tide, who is now going back knowing that he has been warned. Oh. Silly Wisp. And the haste rune picked up by Jakiro is gonna go top. Maybe they're gonna be able to take down a tier 1 tower. Because having said that, all the towers in the game are still standing. Like, we've seen a lot of action already, kinda. Well, more than last game anyway. But no towers going down. And right now we might actually see it. Fortification goes off though. Tier 1 tower top is gonna be pressured as well. TP incoming here from the Queen of Pain, gets cancelled again. Just decides to run instead, with the Magnus taking a lot of damage somewhere. Is gonna be able to TP out. Tower goes down on the top lane by the Chaos Knight. Within the mid lane, the action though. TP incoming as well. Queen of Pain blinking and screaming already. Jakiro from the side. Ice Pad ledges on the tide, who wants to throw out a Ravage, but is he going to be able to do so? There is a 2-second stun on this Enigma, who can't throw out a Black Hole because he got stunned. There is the Black Hole. Catches 2, but the reverse polarity there. Enigma going down. Wisp will still drop as well though, as the Tide looking for a target. 4-second stun on the Puck, who goes down to the Queen of Pain Sonic Wave, and now is the Tidehunter that is in a lot of trouble. Ice Path's gonna let no Kraken Shell for you. One more right click will do the job, and Jakiro gets the kill. 3 for 1 in favor of the Dire team, in favor of Gamer University. Buyback from the Puck. They don't want to be losing this tower. Towers are still even as the bottom tier 1 tower went down as well. Puck trying to do what he can, but TP's back again or to his illusionary orb, which was already sent the other way. Tier 1 tower here will probably still drop regardless though. As Anti-Mage is of course not here, not able to be here, and other than that the rest just died. 4 seconds down. Puck, you just bought back, but you will die again as a tier 1 tower will go to the Wisp. More gold for the support who has already got boots. He's got an urn. He's not doing that bad actually. 3k gold on the Magnus though. Like I said, he was gonna go for a Blink Dagger, but that's actually not the case. Or is it? Yes it is. Okay. It's Blink Dagger and Threads. So that's going to be his items up there, and that's of course towers helping out. 2 towers going down for 1 tower, and a lot of kills, and a buyback, and another kill. So good going for the Dire team, as we have of course still the Radiant team in favor of kills. But one thing that we have to note is previous fight was 4 on 5, because Anti-Mage was not in that fight, and Anti-Mage is the highest up on net worth. Look at that difference for him compared to the rest of everybody, not only his team but also the opponent team. He has of course got his Battle Fury, so his farm is spiking really hard right now, and he's not getting stopped in his farm, and this is really dangerous for the Dire side. They have to do something now, and they do indeed. They're gonna go score on Enigma. Uses his mechanism, but it's not gonna be enough. Malefist still there, trying to do what he can on the Queen of Pain. We're actually still taking a lot of damage there, but won't be going down anymore. Enigma did though. Magnus picking up the kill. Magnus, a hero that is fairly tanky, might be able to withstand the Anti-Mage, and they're gonna go somewhere. They're gonna go bottom. They're gonna try to get the Anti-Mage, who already got a stun there. Gonna try to TP out. He's gonna be blinking himself out of there instead. Is he gonna be safe though? He's waiting for a place to go. They thought he blinked this way. They thought he blinked this way. He didn't though. That's all the trees gone. And now Anti-Mage gonna continue his blinkingness. Picked himself up a new TP score. If you're wondering why he doesn't use it, it's because it's actually still on cooldown, but we don't see it because he only picked it up after he already used the previous one. Queen of Pain still went down though. It was on the mid lane that the action happened. Tier 1 tower drops there as well. So Tier 1 tower of course on the bottom lane will of course drop. Chaos Knight picking up that tower. And that will mean that we only have 1 Tier 1 tower left in the game, which is this one right here. And that will be probably the goal of the Radiant team right now, as a double damage rune is activated on the Puck, and he might want to use that for that tower that I just mentioned. And Anti-Mage, like I said, still not died. 2,700 gold up on him. Wondering what he's going to go for. Is he going to go for Manta Style right now, or does he rather want to go for something else? But Manta Style is normally the case though, so won't be that big of a surprise if he actually goes for that. The defense is there for the top Tier 1. Game University does not want to lose this one. Apparently so. And they have 4 heroes here to defend it. Tether up on the Jakiro, extra movement speed to try and get an ice path, perhaps. They're not going to get it though. And they also, well, they have 1 ward. They have 1 ward on the map, which is right here. But other than that, the map control is going for the Radiant team. They have the entries of the jungle being warded here. Oh, I just started doing a circle. There we go. With also a counter ward. Oh, Wisp, gotta come here. Hello, Rubik. Finding him. Reality Rift in. Stun as death. Yeah, the Zap Crush. Death. An easy kill for him. And that was the ward doing the works. And they now know that there's a ward there, so the counter ward will be there for sure. Is Puck trying to get himself out of that one? Of course, Puck, being an escape artist, should be able to do that. And also picked up a Blink Dagger with the courier bringing towards him right now. Magnus gonna TP here with Anti-Mage just blinking away and actually gonna take the long way round. Might be able to pick up the courier. No, he's not gonna continue running. Okay, that's a shame for him. I didn't know how close he was to picking up that courier. Shame for him. But that's the power also of the Anti-Mage, of course, trying to split push. Because, you know, as a team, if you are okay with letting the Anti-Mage free farm, which of course they are not, because they already tried to stop it, but they know they have to use a couple more heroes to do that and actually plan to take him down rather than just running into him. You are easily forgetting him when he's on the lane and just farming. You know that he's there, but you're not taking precautions to try and take him down constantly, so you're busy with other stuff. And Anti-Mage, therefore, is a very good split pusher. And he indeed picked up the Yasha. We have got 3 heroes here on the top lane. Anti-Mage actually rotating, gonna be purchasing a vitality booster still. Interesting. I'm not going to be going to push the top Tier 1 tower. There's 4 heroes again roaming around here. 3 of those are smoked though, trying to find an opening. Gonna see the Anti-Mage there. No, the ward is gone. That's indeed a counter ward for the ward that we of course saw being revealed in a way by that kill. Are they gonna go somewhere? They can. They could. They have the ward here. They see the Enigma. Here they come. And he knows it. He runs away. Is he gonna be fast enough? Anti-Mage. Black Hole already gets interrupted from the Reality Rift from the other ward that's standing up on the high ground there. Still alive though, but the Black Hole on cooldown. Ravage getting used. Chaos Knight goes down. Wisp is gone because he TP'd back. Enigma still went down because Magnus came into play. Macropyre being laid down. Magnus trying to get himself out. Shockwave being stolen by the Rubik, and now Jakiro gonna try to do what he can. Dreamcoil locks on 2 though. Tidehunter taking a lot of damage, will be going down, but Magnus will probably die as well. But Rubik picking that one up with his own Shockwave. Rubik getting a double kill, but also picking up the Jakiro. 3 for 2. The 2 teamfight heroes for the 2 carries and a support. Good trade for the Radiant team as again Anti-Mage. He even got assist there. He got 4 kills now, 3 assists. He was there. He didn't die. What more can you wish for? And the Wisp actually getting out of there barely with his life. Lucky him. But his protege, of course, got killed off. The thing is, I mean, they could have been able to take down both, because if you take down a Wisp first, they of course can't TP out the Chaos Knight either. So I think they could have, they used a bit of a wrong focus there, but at the same time, you really don't want that Chaos Knight to continuously stun you and Reality Rift you and stuff like that, or giving him a chance to get away, so I can't really judge it all that well, but that's of course something that you have to still think of if you're up against a Wisp and you see him TP somewhere and you want to take them both down. 600 gold up now on the Anti-Mage. Did he, no? I don't think so. Yeah, he did. He picked up the ultimate orb, so it just needs the recipes. 300 more gold to go. With the invisibility room bottled by the Queen of Pain. Let's take a look at first the graphs, because I didn't do that much of those just yet either. It's still 4k in favor of the Radiant side, which is of course because of the Anti-Mage. But the difference in fact is really not all that big. Apart from the Anti-Mage. Experience graph is big though. And that is 7k. 7.5k almost in favor of the Radiant team. They have been getting the later kills, and later kills give more experience. It's just that simple. And we have got Jakiro TPing top. They don't want to lose their tier 1 tower there, so he's going to leave his team to just take down Roshan by themselves. And they won't get contested either, because the Radiant team has no clue that this is going on. They don't have wards anymore there. The only ward they have is this one, and this lane ward here that's almost disappearing. Queen of Pain with this invisibility rune. It's being the human ward right now. Chaos Knight picking up the Aegis. Rubik actually going there. This is... here we have the Black Hole moving and the Ravage as well. Black Hole actually still on cooldown for another 40 seconds. Central ward being placed there. As they will scout out that one from the high ground. Shockwave still up on the Rubik. And they will indeed counterward that ward. They don't know that this one's here still either though. Which they should know in a way. Puck gonna be blinking out of this one. I was gonna say, oh, blink after that. Magnus wanna go aggressive, but Puck, where did he go? He's already gone. He's already long gone. And he knew that he just dodged a bullet again. Yeah. I was gonna say. And we have all 5 heroes of Fubar being inside their own jungle. We have the ulti of Wisp off cooldown again though. They're gonna try to find someone again. They just saw the Tidehunter moving inside his own jungle, but they don't know his exact location anymore. And if you look at the minimap right now, you can't really say where you would be jumping, because the only one that you can see is the Anti-Mage. And I don't think they can kill the Anti-Mage, and I think that they know that. Not with the 2 of them anyway. They need more than that. They need someone already on location. Ward being placed here by the Dire side. Radiant side saw it though, so they will be able to counter ward and place their own ward again, because this one is about to disappear. Wisp TPing in. Here we go. Rubik sees it though. Trying to run away. Is not going to be able to do anything more though. Or is he? No. Telekinesis there on the Chaos Knight. Might be able to stay alive. 4 seconds stun though, and that is Puck coming in. Silence. Rubik still dies. Wisp, is he going to go down? No, he is not. He is still alive for now. Gets an urn charge as well. BKB being popped by the Chaos Knight that he has complete. But what a play. Able to stay alive. As Magnus is going to try to stop the Anti-Mage from doing something, but was not able to stop him from taking down a tier 2 tower, and he's now going on Ancients like he doesn't care that there's 2 people around them, 2 horses, or... it's not really a horse, I guess. 2 4-legged creatures behind him. He's just going to continue farming, because he can, and his Mantis Owl is up now as well, as you saw the 2 illusions there. Also got 2,500 gold there as Jakiro gets himself popped inside a Dreamcoil, might still go down, standing inside the... oh, there we go. Inside the Midnight Pools, but we'll be able to stay alive, of course, with the Tether stun there as well, and our Tether help. And TPs himself out back to safety. Black hole is off again, but he is gonna get picked off. By the looks of it, Score doesn't hit him. The black hole gets casted, but the 2-second stun follows up, and it is the Chaos Knight that picks up the Enigma kill. And now Tide in some trouble, gonna try to back out. Here comes the Queen of Pain, trying to block him. Reality Rip back in. Rav is being used though. It's on 2. Anchor Smash there as well. The BKB still on cooldown. Score. Reverse polarity. Puck goes down. Tide goes down. Double kill, and Anti-Mage in the meantime picking up the Jakiro. Anti-Mage who was pushing the bottom tier 3. Jakiro coming into defense. Jakiro the one to go down, and now Anti-Mage is gonna back out and is gonna be able to blink himself away from this one. And there he goes. And the Ancients spawn. We have 4 heroes here going to the mid lane, and now this is the time that Anti-Mage might be thinking about joining these fights a bit more. He is of course still going for a heart, something that he desperately needs, because he's a fairly squishy hero if he gets locked down, and with these heroes that he's up against, he can definitely get locked down. And actually, what I would like to see, rather than that being turned into a heart, is a BKB. He needs only 400 more gold for that, so he almost has a TP incoming from the Tide. There's no Black Hole, there's no Ravage. They still want to force them away, though, when they do it too. We have got the towers being even. There's still 3 towers up on either side. So this is the gold graphs with the towers being even, with the kills being even. 5k gold in favor of the Radiant side, and it is the Queen of Pain that makes the kill score going 1 up for Fubar on the side of the Radiant. And that was a fairly easy kill with the sentry ward being placed. Nice sentry. Sentry ward not being placed here yet though, even though they know that there is a ward up there. Of course we saw them blinking there, but yeah. They don't care. BKB being built on the Enigma, as we already saw. Tidons now having a blink dagger, so that will make a difference for them in team fights. And this is a lot of gold on Anti-Mage at level 20. And the thing that we saw, I mean, the gold graph difference. This is all the Anti-Mage. I mean, look at his difference in net worth compared to the rest. It's starting to get so out of control, so out of hand, but at the same time, he's not really been mixing into 5-on-5 team fights. Yes, he's been accidentally in team fights, or in fights I should say, not really team fights. But, you know, he hasn't died yet. He hasn't really gone with his team purposely and just tried to kill off some things, but, oh well. He's now gonna get hunted here by the Chaos Knight as well as by the Wisp perhaps. They saw him, but he blinked away, knowing that he got spotted and he's gonna be backing out again. 5,500 gold up on him right now. 1k got up on the Rubik. Well, this is a bit more sensible. And he's gonna counter ward here again. Not finding any ward though. There's the ward from the Dire side is on the other side of the river. 4 heroes of the Dire side, who is of course Gamer University on the mid lane. And they're not gonna be going for anything anymore. 5 minutes before the Aegis is back up again, and do they still have it? I think they should have. Yeah, Chaos Knight still has it, and they find Quicks. 4-second stun, and that is going to be an ice path. Is he going to be able to back out? Score actually helps him slightly, meta style, and he is away. He blinks away, should be fine. Is there going to be blinks afterwards? They're on the chase. The BKB is up. Tether is there, gonna find him, but the TP's out instantly as soon as he can. He is alive. He did not die. He's got a heart. He is a happy Anti-Mage without a BKB. But still, happy. 2,300 gold up on what I was clicking there. On the Chaos Knight. 28 now as he picks up the last hit on the tier 2 tower mid lane. And do they want to continue going? I actually think that maybe they should, because as Anti-Mage, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to withstand that. At the same time, there's of course one really hard carry up on the side of the Radiant side, Anti-Mage. But there's multiple on the side of the Dire, with the Magnus being able to carry. Chaos Knight being able to carry, Queen of Pain, kind of a semi-carry, a lot of heroes there having that, and of course, a lot of disables there as well. Anti-Mage finding himself a ice path, but he really doesn't care, he just wants to farm, and he's gonna get it as well, and he's gonna get the support of his team. There's a Ravage up, there's a Black Hole up, looks like they're ready to fight. Like I said though, there is a lot of disable, and that could still shut Quicks down, even though just now he got a 4-second stun and an ice path and everything on him, and he didn't die, so what am I talking about? I still think that it could be enough. Here we have the Chaos Knight lands a stun, 2 seconds only, but they can't go in it. Ice Path though as well, just some harassment. They can't take him down, and they know it. And that's the Phantasm already gone. Actually, what's that? Oh, that was the Illusion Rune. Confusing me. Tether up. Malefice. Blink in. Ravage. Hits on 3. That is a Magnus. Reverse polarity. Sonic Wave going through as well. Is there going to be more? No. Black Hole though catches all of them. And that is a Wisp down. BKB's everywhere though, but Chaos Knight goes down. Jakiro telekinesis and will probably drop as well as Queen of Pain, and the only one left alive is the Magnus with who it all started, 70 HP, and he got away, and he is gonna be safe. But the same cannot be said for this tier 2 tower or for the rest of his team, and probably for the tier 3 here as well. And that was just a lot of damage coming off from the dire side, and that's the GG Cold. The GG Cold go next, because that is the case. It is, of course, Fubar that lost game number 1 and now picked up game number 2, which will mean that we will be going to game number 3 for the Dreamhack Online Qualifiers Finals. The best out of 3 to determine which one of these two teams will be going to Dreamhack Winter with an invite in their pocket. Of course, the other team that loses could still go and try to participate in the bring your own computer qualifiers that are being held there, but there is no more online qualifiers after this one, and they really want that ticket. So GG Cole go next. We will be seeing game number 3 coming up shortly. My name is Sheever, I'm a Ghost of Gamers caster. If you want to support me, please subscribe to my YouTube, youtube.com/SheeverGaming, and if you want to know more about Dreamhack, you can go to dreamhack.se, and you will be able to click on an esports tab where you find all the information on Dota 2 as well. And yeah, see yourselves in game number 2 between Gamer University and Fubar. Stay tuned, coming right up. Don't go anywhere.